Okay, quick Friday morning radar update. So a little punch through the opening range on the small caps. 250 just range bound. Holiday weekend, we're just going to cruise on in, I think, aren't we? Inside days would be highly probable here. We will see. So far, that's what we've got, apart from the small caps. But already had a look at the volume leaders. Looks pretty slow out there. We will see. Just a quick look at the metals, and they're hardly moving. Gold just middle for diddle there, just back into the range. As we talked about last night, a lot of these markets are just range bound and not really showing anything. Bitcoin back into the range there. TLT just, back and fill, coiling up actually. Dollar bull, we've got some pretty obvious levels on dollar bull, haven't we? So let's just jump into the screens. It is 10 past 10. We should have traded 25% to be on average volume in the large caps. Let's have a quick look through these. Just buzz through these in order of sector. VLX, obviously, focus stock for us, is trying to move above that base. That would be nice. Normal action went the scenic route, took some time, didn't it? DWF, we talked about the overhead supply on this one, didn't we? It's got a big band of supply there. It's a recovery stock, so in a market full of growth, I'm not exactly in the market looking for the recovery stocks so much, but there are some out there, aren't there, what look pretty good technically as well. Review for us that this REIT has a lot of them. The REITs have been running for so long, it seems, and they are very slow and low beta. Topps Tiles actually trying to move higher. And into the small caps. Portfolio through new all-time highs again today. In the history of the world, 25%. A bit more running on the small caps. Small caps have just been in fine form for so long now. The market got a little bit grindy, I could say. The reality of the grindy action is when you've got big positions and they start to consolidate. Big positions means you've had a good trending move out of them, and the market can stay good and your big positions can grind out and kind of affect your portfolio. But the key is very low volatility from all-time highs, shallow pullbacks, on the back of those big returns. And we've been bumping all-time highs now for a few weeks again. Lit, obviously, a little bit review for us again, but normal area. I see that. A TLY, potential right side of a base, as we said. It's been running for a while as well. A TGR. Yeah, I've got a little starter position in that. We'll see how it goes, but you can see where I took my position. So if it lets me add, happy days. DX right side, it's been going sideways for what seems like ever now. About 8 months, is that? Yeah. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 in the making. should be running a big winner on that if you took it. ENCR continues. Cyan as well, we saw this one. I was just laughing, thinking about Will's comments on this one. Yeah, it went out fast, didn't it, out of the base, and it came back in, pretty normal area, and off it's gone on its journey again. It's kind of basing out, isn't it, still? So we'll call that stage 3, I think. But, you know, this area here was the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. It's a lose-less scenario. You know, big tick up in the turnover, but the tick up in the turnover is decelerating, but it's still, you know, pretty big chunk on what it's used to. Say what it's used to. The reality is it went from 2.5 to 6.4, and now it's going to 9.3. So it's a big number, even though it's decelerating, is what I'm trying to get across there. So, you know, the market is asleep, isn't it? Cruising on into the holiday. My portfolio is doing well today. What else is moving? Ergo's had a pretty good pop, hasn't it, over the last few weeks. It's come off the lows again. So we'll see how that goes. You know, is this a new base in the making, or is it, you know, it's been going sideways for some time, this one. So it's a huge winner for us, isn't it? Let's just so if it is basing out and ready to do another move, happy days. If it reverses, stops me out, happy days. We can pound the gains. We move to a new risk level. It is what it is. What else is moving? Obviously, LUCE as well has been grinding higher for us as well, which is tries to get it out of the base to see how far we are up on that. Yeah, plus 90% now. Happy days. You know, I'm not shooting for 90%. I'm shooting for the moon, but I'll take whatever the market gives me. You know, trailing stop. Happy days. Okay.